Hi, welcome to this week's Fundraising Friday. This week we're talking about year-end giving. Well, this year certainly hasn't been normal. The principles involved in having a successful year-end giving campaign haven't changed. And what are those? First of all, you want to reach out to your donors and your prospective donors very personally. How do you do that? If you're sending a letter, an email, or reaching out to them on social media, make sure you're addressing it to them specifically. Don't address it to dear donor or dear friend. Address it to them by name. Second, in doing that, make sure you have their name correct. Make sure you're addressing it to the right person if it's a couple. Make sure you're addressing it to both of them. Opening a letter and having it addressed to the wrong person is an immediate turnoff. Number two, make sure you're giving them a reason why you want them to support your fundraising effort. If you've been paying attention to a lot of the political fundraising that's going on, basically they say, hey, we've got a deadline coming up. We need you to make a gift. That's not a compelling reason to give. The compelling reason to give is because of the need in the community that you're supporting. Now, you can certainly create some urgency by having a matching fund or a challenge grant, or by telling them why you need to get these funds by the end of the year. Often it's not your urgency, it's theirs. So remind them that they can deduct up to $300 this year, even if they don't itemize their taxes. That might create some urgency for them to send you a check before the end of the year. And third, and most importantly, ask. That sounds really simple, but most solicitations I receive never ask for a gift. They'll say, hey, will you support our organization? But that's not an ask. Say, will you make a gift of? Fill in the dollar amount and say what it's going to support. That is much more specific than just saying, hey, will you support us? And while you're doing that, give them $1 amount. Don't ask them for a range. Don't ask them if they'll give 25, 50, 75, or 100. That's too many decisions. Will you make a gift of $25 in order to provide 5 meals for hungry people in our community this holiday? That's an easy ask and an easy answer. That's this week's Fundraising Friday. Thanks, and have a great weekend.